Yeah, I hope you all can hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is the sound okay? I just want to confirm. Is the sound okay? Is the sound okay? Can you hear me? Is the sound okay? Great, 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 good, 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 good. Oh, good, good. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing great. It's another week. You just need to make this week count, right? You just need to make this week count. One thing I would tell you always, always keep showing up. Do the same thing. If you're doing the right thing, you do the same thing over and over again. That is it. But if you need a guidance that you know what to do, the mentorship is open, right? You want to know the mentorship is open. February mentorship is open. Just enroll, get the right knowledge. Let's get it. Good. Ramson, I see you. Good. So let's. What pair do you want me to analyze? I know you are going to say gold. I have gold in mind. I have a setup on gold that I'm waiting for. Let's put gold aside a little bit. I'm going to do gold before the close of the live section, right? But let's have a couple of other pairs that we want to analyze before we just head on to it. Just keep liking the live and share the live, right? Like the live and share the live. That is it. So what pair do we have in mind right now? What pair do we have in mind? Mm, silver. Euro USD. Let's check Euro USD. GBP USD and Euro USD. I think I was expecting buys on GBP USD. Yeah. Over the weekend. Let's check GBP. How do you call it? Euro USD first. BTC, silver, GBP USD, BTC, silver, GBP USD. So let's zoom out a little bit and see what we are having. Right? Good. So with regards to Euro USD, we are having. With regards to GJ, good. With regards to Euro USD, you can see that price has gotten to this particular high, right? Of which price is reacting off from. Good. Now, with regards to this, can we just concentrate on what I'm teaching, so that after that I'm going to go through all the pairs, right? You're going to go through all the pairs, right? So just good. So now we have this high here, and the high here. Price has been reacting off from that particular level. Good. Now, if price has reacted from that particular level, there's nothing to do more here. Let's just double down a little bit to see what we can have. To see what we have. To see what you have. To see what you have. Good. So this area you can see that GBP USD, Euro USD is in an uptrend, right? Euro USD is in an uptrend. It was giving us a downtrend scenario. It was giving us a downtrend scenario here, right? It was giving us a downtrend scenario here. Then you see that it has changed from being a downtrend to an uptrend, right? Good. Now price has gotten to this level. So what are we expecting? Despite the fact that price is in an uptrend, we can see the price in an uptrend. One thing you have to understand: price cannot move to the uptrend forever. Whatever goes up might surely come down. We all know that. Good. Now let's try to get a couple of levels that good. Let's try and get a couple of levels that we can just see through it that price has the possibility of reversing to. You have this area, all right. You have this area price has been reacting off from. Nevertheless, you can see that price has given an impulsive move to the upside, and this impulsive move, whenever price give an impulsive move, there's a correction that it makes, right? There's a correction that it makes. So we have this particular zone of which price has the possibility of reversing off from this particular level here. That is it. So now, us having this particular level, all that you are looking for is waiting for price to come in here, right? To come in here, then you look for a confirmation, then you buy it to the upside, right? You look for a confirmation, then you buy it to the upside. Good. All that we need is just how do you call it, a retracement, a confirmation, then you buy it to the upside. If it breaks, you wait for a retest, you push to the upside over and over again. That is it, right? That is it, over and over again. So all that we need right now is patience. Despite the fact that we are expecting market, one thing you need to understand, despite the fact that we are expecting market to sell off from this level to this level, it doesn't mean that we should counter trade. We should just counter trade this sell to this level, then you look for another buy, counter trade to the upside. No, wait patiently for your setup. That is it. Most of the times I've told you guys that the trend is your friend. That one you can't argue with that, right? The trend is your friend. That is it. So that is it for Euro USD. I'm expecting a retracement, then a push to the upside. If price is able to break out this low, that is why we're expecting a retracement, then more sells on Euro USD, right? On Euro USD. But if it doesn't break this retracement, this particular trend line, if it doesn't break this particular trend line and this particular low that you're having, then I'm still in consideration to be looking for buys on how do you call it, Euro USD, on Euro USD, like this, then a push to the upside. That is it. So that is it for Euro USD. That is it for Euro USD. Now let's head on to GBP USD. GBP USD. GBP USD, I think I did the analysis over the weekend, so I think it will be very, very quick for me to just go over. So with regards to GBP USD, I have this particular zone here that I'm expecting price to retrace into, right? I'm expecting price to retrace into, then a buy to the upside, right? But if price get to this level, I'll be looking for, this is a very strong key level that I'm having here, this level that I'm having here. So now if price doesn't retrace into this level and it gets to this particular level, I'll be looking for market to show me some certain things that is telling me that the market is shifting from being an uptrend to a downtrend. Do you understand? So if market show me those criteria, getting to understand that this particular trend is changing from being the minor this uptrend that is forming to a downtrend, then I'll be able to take a sell from this particular key level. This is a very strong level here. This is a very strong level here. That is it. So if price is able to just get to this level before pushing to the outside, pushing to the downside, I'll be expecting more sells, and I'll be looking for confirmations to just jump into the sells, right? That is it. Because this key level, this is a very strong key level. This is a very, very strong key level. This is a very, very strong key level. This is a very, very strong key level. That is it. So now this is it for GBP USD. Either a retracement into this key level, then a push to the upside, or a push to this key level and a confirmation for us to sell from this particular point. Gold, I'll do gold. I'm monitoring gold here. I think I have a setup on gold, but it hasn't gotten to that level. I want it to get to that level, then we all take the trade together. Right? We all take the trade together. I'm monitoring it very, very well. Price hasn't gotten to that level. That's why I want to just beat time with other currencies. By the time I will finish with the currencies, maybe price has gotten to that level. Then we all take the trade together. Then we all make money. We all go home. That is it. As easy as that. Now, with regards to GBP JPY, that is it for GBP USD, right? GBP JPY. With regards to GBP JPY, what we are expecting, I haven't really looked into GBP JPY that much. So I will just GBP JPY. I see a lot of Bitcoin. I see a lot of Bitcoin. I learned you guys are having a Bitcoin trade already. I'll just go over. Okay, I'll just go over Bitcoin one more time. So let's see. This is, how do you call it? GBP JPY. With GBP JPY, you can see the price reacting from this level, and you have another level below here. Right? Good. So now you have these two zones are the zones that we are looking into, right? We are looking into these two zones. Now, all that we need right now. Mm, mm. Hold on, let me check something. Oh, good. So this particular GBP JPY is breaking this particular support level, this particular key level that we are having here. Now, it's breaking this particular key level that we are having here. We need an extra confirmation here. If you're able to get an extra confirmation in here, right? If you're able to get an extra confirmation in here, we are looking to sell GBP JPY, right? You're looking to sell GBP JPY. That is it. That is it. So with regards to that, with GBP JPY, we're looking for more sales on GBP JPY. We are looking for more sales on GBP silver. I will do silver. I hardly trade silver. I hardly trade silver. So looking for confirmation, you're going to be getting how do you call it? The confirmation in here. Maybe I'll stop loss right above here, right? Then target 1:2. You guys trade a lot of pairs, right? Like this. So this would have been a clean GBP JPY trade for us all, right? That is it. So with regards to silver, you guys are talking more about silver, Bitcoin, silver, Bitcoin. So let me just look into Bitcoin first. Let me just look into Bitcoin first. With regards to Bitcoin, I'm expecting. I don't want to talk much about it. Okay, good. Let's head on to it. With regards to Bitcoin, right? With regards to Bitcoin, let me just show you guys what I'm seeing. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing. So with regards to Bitcoin, you can see that Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Bitcoin is in a downtrend, right? Good. So if Bitcoin is in a downtrend, we are looking for sales. We are looking for sales on Bitcoin, right? We are looking for sales on Bitcoin. And if you are looking for sales on Bitcoin, let's see if we can get another particular levels where price can be reacting off from. So we have this area where price has been reacting off from here, from here, from here, from here. Price has come back to that same level again. Price has come back to that same level again. And if price has come back to that same level again, the best thing you can ever do is just wait for confirmation. And you guys are already having a Bitcoin trade running, of which is a solid trade, right? For us to just make quick money from it. That is it. So we are having 2 points of interest, of which you're looking to, of which Bitcoin has gotten to. So this would have been a clean Bitcoin sells. 1:2 is okay for me. Clean 1:2 will be okay for me like this, right? But you guys are already having an entry. That is it. So there's no need for me to just re-give another entry. So that will be all for Bitcoin. I'll be expecting sales on Bitcoin. And the sales that I'm expecting on Bitcoin, I'm not expecting it to be that long because I'm expecting a couple of, how do you call it, buys. I'm on the 50 minutes time frame right now. I'm on the 15 minutes time frame right now. Good. So that is it for Bitcoin. No need to just complicate anything. We're done. Let's head on to the next silver. This guys. Oh, I said I'm on the 50 minutes time frame. Kelly, I'm on the 50 minutes time frame. Good. So with regards to silver, I don't want to go far on silver because it's also doing the same thing as gold, the same thing as what gold is doing, right? So there's no need for me to go that far on silver. Let me just double down a little bit. That is it. One thing you need to understand. Only let me give you this key. All right, let me give you this key. When gold or other currencies are on all-time highs and how do you call it? How do you call it? They are in the middle of nowhere, all-time highs. that you don't see any preference, any past data to just work with, just be using the lower time frame, right? The 15 minutes time frame, the 5 minutes time frame, right? Yes, you'll be catching a couple of trades in there. You'll be catching a couple of trades in there. Now let's head on to silver. Silver is giving me this particular point of interest, right? And I can see a couple of others in here. A couple of others in here. I can see a couple of others in here. So let me just, sorry. I can see a couple of others in here. Good. I can see a couple of others in here. And one thing I need to, we can just use this point A, point B. So this area would be good. Perfect. So now, the only thing you're looking for on silver right now is you're waiting for silver to just come into this area. There are a couple of others in here that need to be cleared, right? Come into this area, give us that couple of others. Oh, that GBP JPY trade, I told you you have to wait for your confirmation, extra confirmation, right? Let me just see if you have gotten any extra confirmation yet. So one thing you can do with the GBP JPY trade, you enter with a how do you call it, a low lot size. I don't know how to put it. If you're supposed to risk, like, let's say you're supposed to risk like 1% per trade, risk 0.5% on that particular, because we haven't gotten any extra confirmation yet, but we just have to take into consideration on that particular sales, right? That is it. In case if price just decide to dump, because there are a couple of fundamentals going on that it can lead to more dump. So that is it for GPJPY. The broker you're supposed to be using is XNS. If you're new here, let me just make this clear. If you're new here, tap the link in the bio, join the Telegram channel. We'll be dropping free signals, and you'll be getting updates, most time giveaways, and free signals most of the times. Right. So if you're new here, tap the link in the bio, get into the Telegram channel, and you already know how we do it. That we make trading very, very simple. We make trading very, very simple. The February batch is open, right? The February batch is open. Just enroll, get the right knowledge. I always say this over and over again. You won't need to understand until you get the right knowledge. You see, we are just in January. See the results my students are pulling. Our students are pulling up, passing pro firms here and there. They are soon going to be getting payout. Then that is it. That is it. So on trading, okay, on trading view, I'm using forex.com. You can use forex.com. You can use Onanda. That is it. Any of them is okay. Good. Now I have a couple of others in here that I need price to come into, clear most of those orders, then start shooting to the upside. So with regards to silver, I'll be expecting more buys on silver. I'll be expecting more buys on silver, but I will need it to retrace much more. I will need it to retrace much more from this area to this area than this, right? I will need it to retrace much more. That is silver for us. I will need it to retrace much more. I will really, really need it to retrace much more. Good. So that is it for silver. Are we good? Are we good on silver? Good. Now you're going to be talking about what next, what next. I think we have spent much time here. It's time we can just leave out. So we have talked much about, okay, fine. Ethereum USD. Ethereum. That is it. Sometimes the spread is bad. Sometimes the spread is bad. So let's continue. We are going to talk about Ethereum USD. Ethereum. Then I think that will be all. ET USD. Ethereum USD, Ethereum USD, Ethereum USD. Are you sure the screen is not bright? Hold on, hold on. The screen is not bright. The screen is not bright. Hold on, let me check something. Great. Is it bright now? Is it bright now? Is it bright now? Good. So let's talk about Ethereum. Yeah, I'll go to gold. I have to go to gold before we close. Gold is the last one I have to go before you close. So with regards to Ethereum, I'm not going to go that far. I'm not really going to go that far. I can see clearly that it's in a downtrend. I can see clearly that Ethereum is in a downtrend, and what I need to mark out are my possible key levels, right? Possible key levels. Good. Now, oh, there's no point of interest in here. I'm looking for sales on Ethereum. I'm looking for sales on Ethereum, and the sales that I'm looking for on Ethereum, I need you guys to pay more of silver, right? More of silver. Oh, okay, great. So I'll be expecting a push to the upside on Ethereum to this particular point of interest, right? I can see a couple of others in here. Let me zoom out and see, watch it clearly if I see those couple of others properly. Good. I can see a couple of others in here, right? And those others need to be picked up, right? Those others need to be picked up. That is it. If those others are able to be picked up, then boom, you are looking to sell on Ethereum. That is it. You are looking to sell on Ethereum. All I need is waiting patiently for price to just clear all those orders, then start selling. That is it. I need price to clear all those orders, then start selling. So you can be taking screenshot of it, right? Taking screenshot. You can be taking screenshot of how do you call it, the setups. When price gets there, you can just get a notification. Then you look for your confirmation. Then you head on to it. You just pick your trade. If you don't know how to get confirmations, you don't know how to just you don't know the confirmation to use. You don't know the confirmations that you need to see. You know what the right thing to do. You really need to be taught step-by-step guide on how you're going to analyze the market from scratch. That is it. That is it. Once again, I'm repeating it again. The February mentorship is open. Book your slot. Beginner section is $55. Then the advance is there. That is it. You get it one step at a time. That is it. Knowledge is all that you need. Knowledge is all that you need. That is it. Forget about capital. The reason why I'm saying forget about capital, you guys have seen how we have done the crazy numbers you have done with smaller capitals. If you have the right knowledge, it doesn't matter the capital you're having. You are going to do crazy stuff with it. You're going to do crazy stuff with that small capital you're having. Get the right knowledge. Good. So that will be all. So this is it for how do you call it? Ethereum USD. Expecting a push to the upside to this level, then start selling from that particular point of interest. That is it. That is it. So that will be all for silver. Let me go to gold. Then I think that will be all for today. Let me go to gold, and that will be all for today. I nearly forgot. Oh, gold. You can't sell silver now. You can't sell Ethereum USD now. You can't sell it now. Okay, please. You can't sell it now. So with regards to gold, I can see some intersection, right? I can see some intersection in here. And this intersection is giving me a point of, how do you call it, a point of interest of which orders are supposed to be cleared. It's not a must for price to come and clear it, right? But a high possibility zones of which price has a possibility of coming to clear those orders before pushing to the upside. So I need price to just, that is why I was dancing around the currencies. By the time we'll be done, then it has cleared those orders and come to pick up a couple of others here to the upside. But it hasn't done that. So I will give you the setup. All that you need is wait for, how do you call it, gold to this particular point, which is 5063. Get a confirmation, then push to the upside. Target 1:2, 1:3, 1:4. However you want to target. That is it. right? So with gold, I'm expecting buys on gold, but I'm expecting a little push to the downside, a retracement, then a push to the upside. The reason why we were able to carry this particular trade was we get to understand that there is a lot of volume that is pumping into gold due to a couple of fundamentals that has been coming in, right? Due to a couple of fundamentals that has been coming in, right? That is it. So we didn't have to, we didn't sleep because this is a chance. The opportunities they come, and if these opportunities come and you miss them, you might not get those opportunities again. Do you understand? That is it. Because of the knowledge that we have, that is it. So I'm on the 50 minutes time frame. Okay. Because of the knowledge that we have, that we are ready to impact into your trading career, so that you can take your trading from however you are taking it to the point that you never expect. I'm telling you this again. Capital is not a problem. Capital is not a problem. That is it. If you get the right knowledge with smaller capital, you can do crazy things without smaller capitals. You have seen what you have done with crazy those smaller capitals. Just this morning, 1 a.m. six is it 600? Yeah, $600 to 4,000. That is it. Easy. It is not the first time you are doing this. You have been doing this consecutively over and over again. Ask yourself, what do these guys know that I don't know? That is it. Tap into the knowledge. You go far with it. That is it. So I'll be expecting price to tap into this particular level and see what price confirmation price give me in here. Then I just capitalize on it. Right? Then I capitalize on it. We all capitalize on it in the VIP. And the VIP slot is open. Join the February VIP group. The top notch VIP. I'm gonna lie. The top notch VIP, right? All that you need to do is just if you hear stay active, you are active, you're about to make money. Boom. That is it. Good. So that will be all for today. I'll see you guys God on Friday. You're going to be trading live on Friday. Make some cool money for the weekend. You go and enjoy. We come back Monday. You make some cool money for the start. You go and enjoy. Come back. That is it, right? So I'll see you guys in the mentorship class. I'll see you guys in the physical. You have the physical class. You have the online class, right? So any of them is okay. Any of them that you want to enroll. If you are fine, you can't come to the physical class. You can enroll for the online. If you are close to the online, the physical class, which is at Okongolo, East Legon, you can just pass by, just get your knowledge. You all trade, you all make money, you all happy. That is it. Good. I'll see you guys, God willing, Friday. Peace out.